Aloha, 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 beautiful you. Welcome in Friday Inspirations. Happy to have you here. So today we're going to do a meditation that will bring you into an ocean of love. Isn't it so that we all can use a bit of extra love? Especially when we are so much in the mind crap, when we are so much in survival systems, when there's so much fear being created around us, economic recession and COVID and wars and all those kind of things, they affect us, don't they? So I really think, and for me I have experienced, that going back to my heart in these kind of situations, especially when the outside world is so turbulent, going to my heart helps me to not go into that flow of fear and stay in my own flow. So it may be that you need to do this meditation several times. Maybe you have to put it on repeat every day, every morning, every evening, before you sleep or when you wake up. See what is necessary for you, and however you do it, make sure, please make sure that you do meditations that are bringing you to your heart space. Because in your heart space, at least in my opinion, that's where your soul resides. That's where your higher self resides. That is where the higher perspective is. That is where you can find the truth, your truth, underneath all that is happening in the outside world. So I'm wishing for you that you find that way for yourself, that you find that truth, that you find that space inside of your heart where you can bathe yourself into an ocean of love. So let's dig into the meditation. Go ahead, sit quietly. If you want, you can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And as you know, I hope, with Ho'oponopono, there's no need to change your breath. There's no need to breathe deeper or more shallow or in a certain rhythm or in a certain pace. You can breathe naturally for whichever breath at this moment is assisting you. Your breath is always perfect, and you are always perfect. I am quite sure that you're saying, "Yeah, no, I am not." But you are. You could not have been any different than you are now with the decisions you've made in your past. And now it's time to make new decisions. So go ahead and just sit, relax, and have a moment of breathing. And follow your breath, follow your natural breath. Be curious where it's going. It's going in and it's going out. Do you see up to which place it's going? Is it just going to your lungs, or is your breath going to your belly without changing it? Just you and your breath. And now when you're sitting there with your breath, you probably also see that by itself your breath is changing. So allow that to happen by itself, without you manipulating it, without you steering it, without you and your mind wanting to go to a certain direction or to a certain goal in this meditation. Go ahead and just allow your breath to go at its own pace, and you will see naturally that it will be going slower or deeper without you tweaking it, without you being occupied with it. Just be an observant of your breath. And while you're breathing like that, at your own pace, I invite you to breathe to your heart. So, of course, technically that is not possible. But as long as you imagine that you're doing it, then you're doing it. So when you breathe in, allow this breath to go to your heart. And if you did not close your eyes yet and it feels comfortable to close your eyes, then go ahead. And otherwise, find a soft gaze in your eyes, so you do not need to have the outside world intrude you during your meditation. And while you're sitting there and you're breathing in to your heart, then your out breath also comes from your heart, doesn't it? Now your out breath, you can imagine that you are allowing all these particles of you in your heart that are not really assisting you in life at this moment. Allow them to go. And with your in-breath, you imagine that there's clean air and oxygen, but also like this whirlwind of freshness coming into your heart. And isn't it wonderful that you can just release on your out-breath? And isn't it wonderful that you can invite new things in on your in-breath? So always be cautious on what you are inviting. Make sure that what you invite is really worthwhile, you know. And now I invite you to imagine in front of you an ocean, a big blue turquoise ocean. It has this beautiful color, your favorite color, whichever color that is, light blue or dark blue or a bit greenish blue, or like the pictures that you see in the magazines of those tropical beaches. Go ahead, see in front of you your favorite ocean. And see how your heart is beating for that ocean. Not only feel that, but also see that. Like experience it with your whole being, that your heart is lighting up from seeing that ocean. And with that heart full of love for that ocean, for that vast water that is just surrounding you, that is there in front of you, that has these calm waves coming in, that is just there, that doesn't have any goal, doesn't have anything to do. Relate to that with your heart, and from there step into that ocean and feel the water around your ankles, your feet and your ankles. It's like the most magnificent temperature that you can imagine. And maybe you like to picture that there are little animals there, maybe some little fishes that are there at the side of the ocean where you are entering. And allow yourself from your feet up to your heart to take in that whole experience. Breathe in that ocean that has the perfect temperature, that has the perfect color. Breathe in that ocean. And step further into the ocean while being very aware of the warm water or the perfect temperature water. Maybe it's cold water for you or fresh. that the water is coming up to your knees, and that all the parts that the water is covering are relaxing, are letting go of tension. Feel that happening in your body, and breathe up that energy of calmness that the ocean is giving you. Breathe that up from your legs, from your feet and your ankles and the lower legs, all the way up to your heart. And allow yourself to go further into the water. Now the water is covering your knees and your thighs. And stop for a moment and become aware again how the caress of this water, how the love of this water for you is taking down all your tension. And you are releasing, with your out breath, you are releasing all the tension from your legs. And with your in breath, you are taking up that experience of calmness and lovingness and sweetness of your legs. You're taking that up from your feet and your ankles and your lower legs and your knees and your thighs, all the way to your heart, and you're filling your heart with that calmness, with that lovingness. And now you go deeper into the ocean, and you allow the water to go upwards and surround all your belly. And there's always so much happening in your belly. There's these intestines and all these organs that are working hard. But there's also all your emotions that are stacked in your belly. So allow all those emotions and all those hard-working organs to calm with the temperature of the water. As if the water is not only on the outside of your belly, but also on the inside. Allow this temperature of the water to relax and deeply calm everything that is in the belly and in the lower back. And now you walk deeper into the ocean, and you are aware that this ocean is full of love. There's no risk for you in any way. You are safe as you are. The ocean is very calm, and now you allow the ocean to reach up to the upper part of your stomach. Up to the middle ribs, or maybe even a bit above. Up to the solar plexus, or maybe even a bit above. And allow that water that is there on the outside to calm down everything on the inside. Your stomach, like all the organs and the emotions in your belly, it is always working hard. It's digesting everything that you are putting in there, and that is not only food. Just be aware of that. And allow this water to calm down that whole region. And now you're walking deeper into the water, and you allow the water to cover your chest. The whole of your chest and your breasts and your heart and your lungs and all the respiratory organs that are there, and everything that is there, all the muscles, all the veins, all all the systems that are in your chest. Allow all of them to relax. And the water is calming you all the way from your shoulders, the up part of your shoulders, all the way down. So that means that by now your hands and your arms are also flowing in the water. And you allow that water to calm every piece of your arms and your hands and your fingers. Every stress that was there in the muscles or anywhere in that region is now being relaxed. This is an ocean of love. This ocean doesn't want anything else than to caress you as deeply as possible. Allow this ocean to do her work, to give you her calmness, her love, her total acceptance of who you are. You feel how the ocean is caressing you, and you bring your attention to your shoulders, because in your shoulders there may be quite some stress stacked up. So go ahead and allow that stress to release. Allow the soft caress of the water to bring peace, to bring peace and calmness and love to your shoulders. And now, and luckily this ocean is very, very smooth, so when you are going in deeper and you're allowing the water to caress your neck, you do not have to be afraid that there is water coming into your mouth, because the ocean is smooth. It's like a mirror. There's not any wave on the ocean at this moment. And it's giving you her love and her caress. And with that, all the muscles in your neck, they are calming down. And from here, if you want to, and I would say, please try, even if you're afraid, dip your head under the water. This is an ocean of love. And you can also just dip it under for 1 second, but if you feel like it, just extend that period so that the water can really enter your head and calm down all the thoughts, calm down all the turmoil, calm down everything that is happening in that head of yours that is always busy. Give yourself this 1 moment of dipping into the water, and if you feel more comfortable, then go ahead and flow on the water, because then the back of your head will be in the water too. And allow the water to bring peace and calm and love into your heart and into your head. And go ahead. Just have your moment of just relaxing on the surface of the water, lying down on the water, floating whichever direction the water is bringing you. You are safe. You're being caressed. You're being loved, and the ocean is happy to have you there. The ocean is happy to give all her love to you. Accept her love. Receive her love. and allow her love to calm your system down, so that you can be again the best version of you at this moment. And if there's anything that still needs to be released, then go ahead, release that. Release everything that is keeping you busy. Release those things that up till now were a bit hard to release. But as you have filled up your whole body with love and calmness and the caress of the ocean, you can just let it go. No need to hold on to it. It's not serving you. All those things that are not serving you, allow yourself to let them go. Allow yourself that renewal inside, that new experience, that new perspective on the situation that has happened. And bit by bit, you are again reaching the shore of the ocean, floating. And I invite you now to go and stand and walk out of the water. And while you walk out of the water, leave behind everything that's not serving you. And allow in everything that the ocean has given you. Her calmness, her sweet caress, her love, her unconditionality. And I invite you to sit on the beach for a moment and really take in this experience. To allow yourself to be in that loving space. Breathe into your heart. Breathe in that experience of the lovingness that you have received from the ocean. Of this moment of being carefree. Of this moment of feeling completely calm and relaxed. And when you're ready, connect this person on the beach again with who you are. And make sure that that experience that you had in the water and on the beach is flowing in your heart and in your whole body. So that you at this moment, even your physical body, not only the meditative body but also your physical body, can still grasp that moment of stillness inside, of calmness, of relaxed, of love, of feeling caressed, outside and inside. So take a breath from your feet up to your heart, so that you can bring up that experience of calmness and relaxedness, so that you can bring that up through your whole lower body to your heart. And now breathe in from the top of your head to your heart. And breathe in that experience of being calm, being loved, being relaxed. And allow that with your in-breath to settle in your heart. And if you feel like it, just stay a moment in this relaxed awareness, in this state of love and calmness. Allow yourself to extend that experience as long as possible. And when you are ready to wake up to reality again, then you can take a few deep breaths and bring back awareness to your body, to how you're sitting here or lying down. If you want, you can wiggle your toes or your fingers a little bit and take another deep breath, and then when you're ready you can open your eyes. But feel free to extend this moment of loving awareness, of being in that space of calmness and love. Sending you much love. Ciao, ciao. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.